In a shocking revelation that could rewrite history, experts are questioning the long-accepted narrative of King Harold Godwinson's death at the Battle of Hastings. The iconic image of Harold struck by an arrow in the eye may be a product of Norman propaganda rather than fact, sparking intense debate among historians. The Battle of Hastings, fought in 1066, was a pivotal moment that changed the course of English history. King Harold, the last Anglo-Saxon king, faced off against William, Duke of Normandy in a brutal struggle for the throne. The battle's outcome not only determined who would rule England, but also shaped the nation's identity for centuries. For decades, the dramatic image of Harold's death, an arrow piercing his eye, has been immortalized in the Bayeux Tapestry. Yet, recent analyses suggest this portrayal may be more symbolic than factual, aimed at legitimizing William's claim to the throne and painting Harold as a usurper deserving of divine punishment. Historical accounts from the period present conflicting narratives about Harold's demise. The Anglo-Saxon Chronicle, written by the defeated, offers minimal detail, while other sources like the Song of the Battle of Hastings describe a violent death without mentioning the infamous arrow. This discrepancy raises questions about the reliability of these early accounts. William of Poitiers, a Norman chronicler, depicts Harold as a perjurer whose defeat was divinely ordained, yet he omits the arrow detail entirely. Instead, he emphasizes Harold's violent end at the hands of Norman knights, suggesting a more chaotic and brutal reality than the tidy narrative of an arrow striking the eye. As historians sift through these accounts, they are uncovering a complex web of narratives influenced by political agendas and cultural perceptions. The idea that Harold's death by arrow became an accepted truth over time reveals how history can be shaped by those in power, often at the expense of factual accuracy. By the 12th century, the arrow in the eye story had gained traction, appearing in various chronicles and artworks. This evolution illustrates how folklore can morph into accepted history, especially when it serves to reinforce the legitimacy of a ruling dynasty, such as that of William the Conqueror. The implications of this debate are far-reaching. If the arrow story is indeed a fabrication, it challenges the very foundation of how we understand the Norman conquest and its impact on England. This revelation calls for a re-evaluation of historical narratives and encourages scholars to dig deeper into the sources that shape our understanding of the past. As the academic community grapples with these findings, the urgency to reassess the events of 1066 has never been greater. The truth behind King Harold's death may not only alter our perception of a history,